Pastor Tony has been leading his congregation for over a decade, but recent events have caused his followers to question his leadership abilities. In a shocking turn of events, a group of disgruntled parishioners have come forward to slam Pastor Tony as the worst leader they have ever encountered. The controversy began when Pastor Tony made a series of questionable decisions that left his followers feeling disillusioned and betrayed. One of the most egregious missteps was the mishandling of church funds, with accusations of financial mismanagement and embezzlement swirling around the pastor. "I trusted Pastor Tony with my hard-earned money, only to find out that he was using it for his own personal gain," one parishioner lamented. "I feel like I've been taken advantage of and betrayed by someone who was supposed to be a spiritual leader." But it wasn't just the financial improprieties that caused Pastor Tony's followers to turn against him. Many also criticized his lack of transparency and communication, with some claiming that he was more interested in maintaining his own power and influence than in serving the needs of his congregation. "He never listens to our concerns or takes our feedback into account," another parishioner complained. "It's like he thinks he's above reproach and can do whatever he wants without consequences." The fallout from Pastor Tony's actions has been swift and severe, with many of his followers choosing to leave the church in search of a more trustworthy and ethical leader. Some have even gone so far as to publicly denounce him on social media, warning others to steer clear of his toxic influence. In response to the backlash, Pastor Tony has remained defiant, refusing to acknowledge any wrongdoing and instead doubling down on his authority as the head of the church. This has only served to further alienate his followers, who feel increasingly disillusioned and abandoned by the man they once looked up to. "I used to believe in Pastor Tony and his message, but now I see him for what he truly is, a fraud and a charlatan," one former parishioner declared. "I can't in good conscience continue to support someone who has so blatantly betrayed the trust of his congregation." As the controversy continues to unfold, it remains to be seen what the future holds for Pastor Tony and his embattled church. Will he be able to regain the trust of his followers and redeem himself in their eyes, or will he be forever remembered as the worst leader they have ever encountered? One thing is for certain, the fallout from Pastor Tony's actions has left a deep scar on his congregation, one that may take years to heal. In the meantime, his followers are left to pick up the pieces and rebuild their faith in a leader who has let them down in the worst possible way. Thank you.